This Monday night, powerful earthquakes jolting Japan. The deaths of 5 people who were on a mission to deliver aid after the recent earthquake.
A series of shootings have occurred across the city. Roughly 49 people have been shot and 9 have been killed, including a child.
In Sudan, a civil war has been raging for almost a year now.
Pacific Northwest getting rocked by an intense weather system this week.
The Philippines have been hit very hard in the last 3 weeks with multiple typhoons making landfall in the country. So we've seen 5 typhoons bring impacts, with 4 making a direct landfall.
Economic downturn continues and inflation remains high. Consumer spending patterns are undergoing a dramatic shift.
The whole world in this passing year of 2024 has experienced various calamities, violence, poverty, and more.
This past year, I actually found out that my dad is going through cancer.
The most challenging trial is the passing away of my father.
Last month po, namatay po yung father ko.
My mother recently passed away. 6 months, I have no job.
I had to go through another open heart surgery.
Mga magkakasunod na mga bagyong nangyari nitong nakaraang buwan. Lalo na po itong bagyong Ophel. Marami pong nasira na mga ari-arian po namin.
I had a ruptured disc in my back. For a while, I didn't have a source of income.
Ako po ay merong stage 5, chronic kidney disease.
We are fortunate because as members of the Church of Christ, we have our Almighty God that we can always rely on, pray for help, pray for guidance.
Sa kabila po ng maraming pagsubok na dumarating sa aming buhay, pinili ko pong sumunod sa mga aral ng Diyos.
Dahil sa dumating sa aming pagsubok, lalo kaming pinatatag sa aming pananampalataya, lalo kaming naging aktibo pa sa pagtupad ng aming mga tungkulin.
As a choir member, when I sing hymns of praises, all of those lines and words inspire me whenever I feel down.
I am experienced many trials in life, but I never stop to do my duty as a deacon.
Putting God first, God will give you many things, and my whole entire family knows that.
What I did was I prayed. It took some time for me to recover, and after that I was able to start performing again.
Without God, I wouldn't have lasted this long. Performing my dreams, that's my greatest joy and gift. I made a promise that I will be more dedicated in serving Him.
Hindi pababayaan ng ating Panginoong Diyos ang kanyang mga matapat na hinirang.
We know we can overcome any of the struggles because we have a family prayer before we sleep, and we know if we keep doing what's right, our God will continue to bless us.
2024 has had its fair share of problems. Despite these challenges, God continues to guide the church members as well as the entirety of the Iglesia ni Cristo Church of Christ. On July 27, 2024, the Church of Christ celebrated its 110th anniversary since it emerged in the Philippines. To commemorate this milestone, the church members all over the world rendered a Thanksgiving worship service to God. To remember all of these blessings throughout the year, the members of the church all over the world rendered a year-end Thanksgiving worship service to God. The pastoral visitations conducted by Brother Eduardo V. Manalo continue to inspire the church members. Through the teaching of God's words written in the Bible, the church members are encouraged to continue to do what is pleasing to God.
Habang papalapit ang araw ng kawakasan, ang araw ng ikalawang pagparito ng ating Panginoong Kristo, ang dapat sa atin, lagi tayong nakikita sa pagsunod. Sapagkat yun ang makapagbibigay kasiyahan sa Diyos para nang sa ganon hindi tayo mapahamak sa araw ng paghuhukom. Kundi yung pangakong kaligtasan natin atin pong matamo mula sa ating Panginoong Diyos. Kaya napakahalaga mga kapatid na magawa natin, magbigay kasiyahan tayo sa ating Panginoong Diyos. Hindi tayo mapapariwara, hindi tayo mapapahamak. Lagi tayong nandoon sa tama, sa mga pagpapala ng ating Panginoong Diyos. Sapagkat nasa atin yung kanyang patnubay, nasa atin yung kanyang proteksyon. Wala kaming hangad mga kapatid, kundi kayo ay maligtas. Kaya araw-araw, yan ang lagi naming iniisip. Paano kaya namin mapatitibay ang mga kapatid? Paano kaya magagawa na sila ay laging nasa pagkandili at pagpapala ng ating Panginoong Diyos? Kaya itong paksang diwa natin, napakahalaga na sana ay magawa natin. Sapagkat sa oras na magawa natin ang Diyos natin, ay mabigyan natin ng kasiyahan. Mga kapatid, ginagarantiyahan ko sa inyo, gagaang ang lahat ng bagay na nagpapabigat sa inyo.